And it came to pass when, despite his bitter resolve, the Black Hero, who tirelessly pitted himself against the world's filth and corruption, buckled under the weight of his burden and was subdued. Bound inextricably to the darkest regions of the South, sealed there by the magic of the world's protector goddess, the Black Hero languished. But a monster not unlike himself dwelled in the forgotten corners of that prison. The lonesome devil, forever isolated from the sympathy of his fellow creatures by a power too hideous to fathom, wandering through a life of solitude and regret.
I would break free of this seal, but lack the power to do so. I throw myself at your mercy. Let me consume half of your body, that its strength may release me.
Because you ask as one in dire need, I give of myself freely. I offer this body for the honor of your friendship. The first I've ever known.
Pledging half of his physical form to the Black Hero's release, the demon known as All Formulas rent itself into two distinct entities, the Weaver of All Formulas and the Solver of All Formulas. The Black Hero greedily devoured the Weaver at once, and assumed the inestimable power contained therein. Reinvigorated, the Black Hero ruthlessly ground away at the world until it was worn down to an irreducible core. And there, at the heart of things, despite his newfound power, he drowned in despair, loneliness, pain, endless night, and the worst kind of hell.
Help me, I beg of you. I would destroy the world to shed this agony. I implore someone, anyone, to assume this pain, this unyielding darkness in my stead.
And I give to you the remaining half of my body. There is room enough here for night.
The lonesome devil held no regret for his reckless vow, though the cost was unthinkable. Because in his sacrifice, if only for a moment, the tiniest spark of something he'd never known flickered. Trust. Many a wise man maintains that the lonesome devil was a fool. If that be true, little has changed.
It's not like Sion to be out this late, especially if he's gone to the trouble of dragging the two of us in.
Field Marshal?
What is it, Colne?
I think I've got a pretty good idea of why he called us here. Just take a look at what he left.
Give me a break. Are you really crying?
I am not.
Oh yeah? Sure looks that way.
Trust me, it's the rain.
So, what exactly do you intend to do with me now? Seriously. Alright. I figured we'd end up like this one of these days. So it's no big surprise. It's kind of how I've always been, you know? When things go well, I can't let them be. I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop. It gets worse the happier I get, but it is backed up by experience. So, Sion, old buddy. You're, bent on killing me, huh?
Please forgive me. I have to.
It's okay. I understand. At least it's you, right? I can imagine worse people for the job. Still, though, I gotta pass. Because I care about you too much to let you go through with it. I mean, come on. It's a fool's errand anyway. Still lots of monsters like me out there. That, and I promised this to someone else. I've already decided who gets to kill me.
Ferris.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm jealous, but I have no room to complain. It's not as though I honored my promise to you, now is it?
You have a point. Even so, I still consider you one of the best friends I've ever had.
And I you.
Are you still gonna go through with it?
Yes.
Your mind's made up, then.
It is.
And I can't persuade you otherwise?
I'm afraid not, Reiner. This ends tonight. For good.
Well, I got news for you, Sion. It's not over. You can't win against me.
We'll see. Now!
I see! It's thunder! It's the hell is this? No. Tell me you didn't resort to this!
Sorry. I've done what necessity required of me.
You're out of your damn mind! Do you know what this will do to our country?
Don't patronize me, I'm painfully aware. These days, it seems extreme measures are called for.
Bullshit! You carried out experiments on innocent people! There's no excuse! You let your burden turn you into a monster! You arrogant son of a bitch! Why wouldn't you let us help you? This is what happens when you take it all on yourself! We were supposed to be part of this! Why the hell couldn't you let any of us in? God damn it, Sion! You knew we were there for you! What I speak is thunder! Razor J! Razor J! Damn you, Sion! I refuse to let you do this! I don't care how much sense it makes to you in the state you're in. I don't care how hard it is for you to see the truth, how easy it is for you to cave under the hopelessness. If you think I'm going to give up on you, you're in for a rude awakening.
You'll die by my hand tonight.
The hell I will.
By my hand.
You won't kill your best friend. Snap the hell out of it already. Sion!
By my hand. No one else's.
Not gonna happen. I know damn well you're crying. You can't blame it on the rain. I won't let you do this.
Reiner, I appreciate it. But I'm doing this for your sake first and foremost. Know that. Regardless of what becomes of the world, I have to save you.
What I see is thunder. Razor J! Please.
There you are. I've missed you, my dear lonesome devil. I'm in your debt for wrenching me free of the seal.
Sion! This isn't you.
The time has come, hasn't it? I must consume you. I must. The time has come for you to wander for eternity through the hell of your own mind. I must condemn you to that. If only there were another way. But come now, let us feast. The world awaits its salvation.
I implore you to stop, Agent One. The time is not yet right for what you would achieve.
Who are you? The Alpha? No, you cannot be. Hinder me not, then. I would feast.
I say again, the time is not right. If you could look past your own desires, such would be plain. You weaver of all formulas.
Interesting. I didn't expect you to break through. I underestimated your ease of movement on this plane.
Please, persuade him to stop. Persuade him to release Reiner Loot.
I fear his heart is rather set on his meal.
Perhaps, but it is not yet the hour. His role is critical, and in his current state, the world would benefit nothing. No one's salvation would be secured. Not his, nor yours, nor the girl you care so much for. No one.
You have a point. Sagely spoken, my lady.
Then you agree. It pleases me to know that you are still possessed of some shred of reason.
My reason? Is it really your place to judge such a thing? Truth be told, my lady, it would please me to know that some shred remained in you. Though, Sion's reason is hardy. It doesn't stoop to be whittled away by such happenstance. That is why I choose to tarry by his side while he rules. The road rises to meet him, and his tread upon it is true. And all roads lead to his betrayal of you, Reiner Loot. Unthinkable monster. Lonesome devil. But by all means, until his perfidy carve itself in stone, play the ally. Drown his conscience in the lukewarm tide of your ideas of right. Remain ignorant of his pain, and sleep the childish idle of the naive.
Hey, come on. Wake up. I know you can hear me. Don't just sit there in a daze. Get up.
Wait, what? What on earth is going on?
It's morning. Just shake it off already. You're lucky I didn't dump cold water on you, leaving me to shovel through all this crap while you go skipping off to dreamland.
Right. How long was I asleep? Be honest with me.
4 hours.
Are you kidding?
Nope.
So then, it was all just a horrible nightmare.
Ah, it was a bad one, huh?
Well, not the whole thing. There was this... No, wait. Maybe there wasn't.
You don't even remember, do you?
I had a vivid image till a moment ago. It's starting to slip away from me now, but I do remember that it was very unpleasant.
Well then, I guess it was a good thing I woke you up when I did, right?
Yes, it was. Thank you very much. You saved me.
Yeah, well, it didn't sound all that bad. Oh, wow! Jackpot, I'm surrounded by beautiful girls who are itching to fulfill my every whim. I figured I'd let you sleep. Wake me up from the kind of dream I thought you were having, I'll kick your butt.
Oh, dear. My secret comes out at last.
Damn it. Don't go along with it when I'm giving you grief. It's a hell of a lot more fun when you put up a fight.
What do you say we put our noses back to the grindstone?
You and your work ethic. Anyway, what grindstone? The crap's all been shoveled if you haven't noticed. Huh?
Reiner, you didn't do this yourself.
I did.
So you took on the whole pile without trying to wake me?
Give me a break. I'm not a saint. I tried to wake you up and you wouldn't, so, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, Reiner, thank you.
Oh, give it a rest already, huh? Speaking of, go lay the hell down!
No need for that anymore. Let's get a jump on the next batch.
I haven't slept a friggin' wink yet!
No, of course not. I knew this wasn't real. The time has come. There's no denying it. I must soldier on regardless. That's the whole point. Damn you. Get on with it. End his life right here and now. Or doom your friend to walk the earth for eternity. Do it or he'll never be able to die. Would you have him wander his own personal hell forever? Spare him. Spare him from the darkness. From himself. Damn you. I can't bring myself to gloat in your triumph if you will, but I can't. Silence. Triumph becomes neither of us in this tragic turn. Of course it doesn't. You and I are the same. We are. We are so lamentably weak. We are, yet still we soldier on. By betraying our loved ones. By sacrificing a friend on the pyre of our own lack, plunging him into hell so we may inch forward. We do. It's unconscionable. It is. I can't bear this. You can't. And yet, we soldier on despite my inability to kill Reiner or at the very least give him his freedom. You acted according to our nature. Stop patronizing me. Stop shouldering the blame. The choice before you is your choice. You know nothing! Nothing! You rationalize our weakness! I would disappear from the world. Would you? Take this body. I give the reins to you. I'm done with this struggle. Very well. If that's what you want, never again need you agonize over choices you did this night. Indeed, never need you agonize over anything. Fare thee well, Doubt. We twist about interminably, but in the end we always soldier on. Farewell.
Stay back! Tarry here under pain of execution! After all that, he still couldn't go through with it. So much for the courage of his convictions. Hey! Whoever's running this joint, I got a couple questions need answering. Hello? Or, if you're lying down on the job, I could just challenge your work ethic. Because on that sort of subject, I learned a thing or two from the best. I offer up this Ferris?
Do you realize what hell you put me through?
Whatever I might have done, trust me, I'm in the dark. Wait, what the?
I thought you were dead. I was told, they all told me that you were gone. That you were really and truly dead. But I never believed it. Never. Not even when Sion told me. I couldn't.
So you saw the old slave driver?
He's not himself anymore. After he told me you were dead, he just smiled. But the look in his eyes, it was as if he wanted to cry. I screamed at him. I called him a liar. Then he said he'd killed you, and still all he could do was smile. Then he told me to leave, to never associate with him again. He's marching the army into Imperial Nelfa. He leads the campaign with soldiers born of forbidden techniques. The people of Nelfa are all being slaughtered like livestock. And the citizens here are cheering it on like he's their savior. Like he's poised to rule the world and transform it into their personal sanctuary. It's hideous. They've all lost their minds. The nobles, Sion, everyone.
It's gonna be fine. Look at me, I'm making you a promise. None of that's your problem anymore. Don't let him get away! Let's get the hell out of this country.
Yeah, but then what?
What do you think? We get to the bottom of whatever's driving him to act like this and figure out a way to knock some sense back into that thick skull of his before it's too late. Over there! That's him! Hold it!
Best of luck to you. Let's move.
Right. Believe it or not, Sion, Even after everything you've put me through, I'm grateful. Before we met, I was dead inside, shuffling aimlessly through a kind of waking nightmare. I was a monster. I didn't dare let people in or allow myself to get close to them. I didn't know how to let myself love them. There was no point going on. Life for me was no life at all. But you swooped in and broke through the barriers. You saved me. And for that, even though it probably came off looking anything but, deep down, I was thankful.
こんなに信じてもこんなに伝えたくてもこの声は届かない What I see when you're burning nails!
Pink dresses.
You don't think...
I do.
I intend to return the favor one day, like it or not. So, I may not have the first clue about the kind of evil crap you've got yourself mixed up in. I'm coming for you anyway. I'm coming to save you. Sally! I don't give a damn what it takes either, or how much strength I'm going to need to face you again. I'll summon every ounce I've got and then some, for you. So my advice? Be ready for the day I find you. Because you might think you regret not finishing me off when you had the chance, but trust me, not nearly as much as you're going to. As alone as I know you want to be, I refuse to let you brood. I refuse to let you heap all the world's problems on yourself like you're the only human being who can handle them. I'm coming for you, Sion. And if it's the last thing I do, I'll make you see beyond a shadow of a doubt that I'm the best damn friend you've ever had.
All you have to do is want to be a part of it.
We all have to soldier on. It's what we do. And mark my words, Sion. I am never, ever giving up on you. Period. All right then, shall we?
We shall. Lead on.